Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween! It is October 31st, 2021. And on this day, we all dress up, go trick-or-treating, get free candy, and pig out on that candy until we get stomach aches. And we also watch tons of horror movies. I'm talking like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, vampires, werewolves, whatever you want to watch. However, did you know that Halloween came from an ancient Celtic tradition called Samhain? If I pronounced that wrong, I do apologize. I haven't grown up in Ireland with the Celtic and all that fun stuff. So, what is this all about? Well, basically this is known as All Hallows Eve. Okay, so I'm going to call it All Hallows Eve. So what you would do on All Hallows Eve is protect yourself. You know, this is the type of year where spirits make it easier to, cross the border from the afterlife to this life. And makes it easier for druids or Celtic priests to make predictions about the future. Interesting, huh? Druids built huge sacred bonfires where people gathered to burn crops and animals as sacrifices to the Celtic deities. During the celebration, the Celtics wore costumes, normally consisting of animal heads and skins, and attempted to tell each other's fortunes. When the celebration was over, they relit their hearth fires, which they had extinguished earlier that evening, from the sacred bonfire to help protect them during the coming winter. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Let's talk more about All Saints' Day. Did you know that All Saints' Day had another name? Did you know that? Because I didn't know that at first. It was called All Hallows Eve. Sounds pretty creepy, huh? So what people do for this amazing tradition? You would have the big bonfires, the parades. You would also dress up. Some people dressed up in costumes as saints, angels, and devils. Or, like I said before, they would dress up in animal skin and animal head and do all that. So, obviously, in America, that doesn't happen. Basically, in America, all you do is you dress up as whatever creature you want, whether it be vampire, werewolf, from Alice in Wonderland. You could be whatever you want, even a sexy nurse, sexy doctor, a zombie, whatever you want. It is yours to decide. One year, I was actually Maleficent. Believe it or not. That was a really cool costume. Will admit that. It's a couple years ago now. But on All Hallows Eve, it is said that the spirit world and the human world, the line that divides the two, becomes narrowed. And with that being said, it means that you are more likely to see spirits, talk to spirits, feel spirits, all the fun spiritual stuff. Which, if you already feel spirits and all that fun stuff, you really don't need help with that. This would also be a way for people to share stories of their dead, the loved ones that they have missed, loved ones that have passed on. It is a way for us, the living, to kind of remember the dead, which I think that's a pretty good way to go about it. Or you could just tell the scary ghost stories and make people terrified, because that's always fun. So America borrowed from the European traditions, began to do the dressing up in costumes, and all these other things. However, they wanted to go house to house and ask for food or money. Now that became Halloween's trick-or-treat tradition. Now also, Halloween became a huge thing for witchcraft. Okay? People would be able to practice magic, things like that. You also have superstitious and religious overtones of the holiday itself. So why did Americans want to go door to door and ask for candy? Well, for All Souls Day, the parades in England, when you were a poor citizen living there, you would beg for food, and families would give you pastries called soul cakes in return for their promise to pray for the family's dead relatives. So I think that was kind of the start of trick-or-treating. Now, because Halloween has always been a holiday filled with mystery, magic, and superstition, for those friendly spirits, set places at, you would set places at the dinner table for those that were family members that moved on. You would leave treats on doorsteps, light candles to help loved ones find their way back to the spirit world. Because again, that line has, gotten smaller. Today's Halloween, especially ghosts in particular, are more fearsome and malevolent, and our costumes and superstitions are scarier too. We avoid crossing paths with black cats, afraid that they might bring us bad luck. This idea has its roots set in the Middle Ages, where many people believed that witches avoided detection by turning themselves into black cats. So nowadays, for following the superstition, you don't go near black cats. You don't go under ladders because, again, the superstition. So, I think that this is a pretty fun video. What do y'all think? I love doing the spooky, creepy type voices. And if it's annoying to you, you know what? It's all about having fun here, okay? If you liked today's video and liked learning a little bit more about the backstory of Halloween, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are new here, and hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload, which is basically every single day of the week. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!